Need cheap coins right now? Check out redzonecoins.com. For the very best discount available, use code DIRECTOR for 20% off. Hold up. 20% off? That's cheaper than any other YouTuber. Big ups to redzonecoins.com. Use code DIRECTOR. Yo, what up, brothers? What's up? It's the Director. Madden Ultimate Team fans, I was getting ready to go to bed, to wrap up the day, and then lo and behold, Twitter reels me back in, man. Take a look at this. Lawrence Taylor expected to come into the game tomorrow as our Legends released. Dudes, this is insane. Like, Lamar Jackson, watch the heck out, man. This Lawrence Taylor looks absolutely insane. Now, on top of all this, dudes, I got some crazy news as far as other legends that we may be seeing throughout the duration of Madden 21, because EA made a new deal that gives us even more exciting names to add to Madden Ultimate Team throughout this year. Guys, before we get started, hit us up with a like and sub if you do enjoy this content. Small amount of time you guys take to the like, sub, and bell notification helps me out a lot. Let's get into this video. Lights, camera, action. It's Lawrence Taylor weekend, baby. Lawrence Taylor coming into the game tomorrow. So, okay, you guys, we've already shown the card art. Now let's go into some of his stats, and then we're gonna be taking a look at some of the other legends coming into the game tomorrow and beyond. Taking a look at Lawrence Taylor, man, 88 speed. This is why I say watch out, Lamar Jackson. Put this guy on your defensive line, put him on the outside, spy him. Nobody's going to be wanting to run on you with their quarterback after Lawrence Taylor eyes him down. 88 speed, 91 acceleration, 87 strength, 86 tackling, 86 play reg, 87 block shed, 90 power move, 88 finesse move. Like, this is insane. Like, obviously, every time we see a new Lawrence Taylor card, it's the best defensive card in the game, and it actually holds that for quite a long time. Now, this is the 91 overall version, and as we've learned by now, the 91 overall is basically the powered-up version of the 90, but it comes at a much more expensive price point. At this point, too, I've been asking myself, EA, when are we going to see the 90 power-up pass? I know Series 2 is on the way. Kralo said something about it a couple of weeks ago. I think we're ready, man. Most of us, 99% of us, probably won't be able to afford Lawrence Taylor, and having that power-up pass option would definitely open up a window for a lot of people to be able to roster Lawrence Taylor. But at the same time, I also have to ask myself, how expensive is Lawrence Taylor going to be day one? Because I feel like the most expensive card as far as legends so far that we've seen was Bo Jackson. And Bo Jackson currently, I mean, maybe not currently, but the last time I checked, he was only around 400,000 coins, which granted is super, super expensive for most people, but not ridiculously expensive like we're seeing in these Aaron Rodgers and Denzel Ward going for over 1 million coins, which is crazy. That's why these set pieces, these set rewards, or these set players, you know, you go into the legend set, you add different cards to it. That's why I like that format so much, because it makes these cards expensive but not unobtainable. So Lawrence Taylor is going to be your first legend coming into the game tomorrow. Guys, I'm telling you right now, if you've been saving up coin, if you've been like, oh, I don't want to spend any of my coin, you know, I'm saving it up for the market to crash, Lawrence Taylor has to be the exception. Every single year, some people write off Lawrence Taylor like, oh God, he's not worth the coin, I can still win without him. No, Lawrence Taylor is a difference maker in this game. You roll out with Lawrence Taylor, you're almost guaranteed a sack a game, if not more, okay? So a lot of people also asking, you know, what if I run 4-3? That's fine, man. Roll him out at 4-3. He'll likely have a secondary position there. If not, go ahead and put him at right outside linebacker and sub him in. Or even better, you know, just come out and nickel a lot and put him as your rushing, you know, right outside line, or right end, I should say. So this is a very, very nice card, man. I'm super excited. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be adding him to the squad tomorrow. Taking a look next, we've got Reggie Wayne. You guys have no idea. I love Reggie Wayne so much. Back in the day, Peyton Manning, I used to watch the Colts all the time, man. Reggie Wayne I'm so excited that he's coming back to the game. Does this mean, because in this last time we got Reggie Wayne, we got Vincent Jackson as well. Oh, EA, please do us a favor, give us a Vincent Jackson. Reggie Wayne, though, the centerpiece of this announcement right now. I'm so excited because Lawrence Taylor's exciting, man. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, Lawrence Taylor, no way. You know, if I'm going after one, it's going to be Reggie Wayne. True. Or I'm going after one, it's going to be Lawrence Taylor. True. But Reggie Wayne, man, this card looks really, really good. And on top of that, it's Reggie freaking Wayne, man. Like, I'm so excited to have him back in the game. 90 speed, 89 jump, 90 catch, 87 catch in traffic, 88 spec, 89 short running, 90 medium, and 88 deep route running, which means that, you know, that huge stat that I see on there, at least for me, because I pass the ball quite a bit, that 88 deep route running. We've seen it with guys that have over 90 deep route running become really, really good in Madden Ultimate Team, especially if you're like one of those guys that love to toss it up. Reggie Wayne is going to be one of the best deep threats in the game, even probably better than Tyreek Hill, because now you're looking at a 90 speed, 91 overall, but at the same time, you can add things to it, like, let's say, you know, a sprinter or brawler and stuff like that. If you got a Colts theme team, you're talking like 93 speed, you know, right off the bat, if you have some chemistries on him. That's one of the best in the game, in my opinion. And on top of that, you've got the catching, you've got the route running. It's cards like these that get me super excited, man. So Reggie Wayne, I mean, it's going to be tough. I'm pretty strict on running a 50-50 Chargers chem team, just because I want my Chargers to be the players that shine through on the field. But when it comes to Reggie Wayne, man, I may need to make an exception. At least run him until 90. Keenan Allen comes out a week from Tuesday. Now, the other thing I really wanted to mention in this video, guys, because this is pretty huge news. Like, if you guys are like, oh, look, we got, you know, Reggie Wayne, I got to see him and Lawrence Taylor, I'm going to bounce out of this video. Don't bounce out of this video, man, because this next segment is super, super huge. So I'm going to open up something here on the other monitor. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So this article just came out today on footballgreatsalliance.com. If you guys are wondering what Football Greats Alliance is, it's basically another version of the NFLPA. They're kind of in charge of like the contracts and signings and stuff of NFL players, and I would say maybe mainly NFL players of the past from what I'm seeing in here. I'll do a little bit more research here, but I wanted to give you guys a heads up as soon as I found out the news. Now, the FGA, the Football Greats Alliance, has partnered with Madden 21, with EA Sports in general. And with this, they say this multi-year partnership will include dozens of legends across the last 100 years to be featured in Madden 21, Madden 22. And some of the names they list off here, guys, is absolutely insane, including Joe Namath, Charles Woodson, Lynn Swan, Junior Seau, who we've already seen and I lost my mind over, Steve McNair, which I know Titans fans have been really wanting him, Darrelle Revis, John Lynch, who we've already seen, Richard Seymour, who we've already seen, Reggie Wayne, who we saw today, Derek Thomas, who's going to be an absolutely insane ad for you Chiefs theme teams, Leroy Selman, Fritz Pollard, John Hanna, Merlin Olsen, who we've already seen, and more. So what I think the move is here is to go take a look at this website, the footballgreatsalliance.com, to see if there's any other names that stick out that would be really, really cool items in Madden Ultimate Team. Now, currently, the only way that you can like look at it, as far as from what I've seen, you guys let me know in the comment section if you've got a better idea, is to go through their search roster tab up here in the top right, and then just start typing in names of players that you would love to see. So right off the bat, I was able to find Lance Allworth, one of my favorite, you know, OG Chargers of all time, widely regarded as one of the best wide receivers of all time. He was definitely on the top 100. If we get a Lance Allworth card at any point this year, I'm absolutely going to lose my mind, okay? So what I want you guys to do is go to this website, go to the search rosters tab, and start typing in some of the best players that you can think of that could come to Madden Ultimate Team in the future. And I have a feeling that this is why we've been seeing so many awesome players come into the game for the very first time, because all of a sudden EA's partnership with the FGA has allowed them to add these names for the first time. Lance Allworth has never been in the game Madden Ultimate Team. If we can get this card at some point, Madden 21, Madden 22, Chargers fans are going to lose their minds. And that also explains why we're seeing a lot of legends through like Team of the Year or Team of the Week, as well as the, you know, the Legends promo, as well as like Team Diamonds and stuff like that. That's why we're seeing so many new names come to the game, is because of this new partnership. Now, granted, a lot of them are still probably coming through the NFLPA, but this new, I think, archive has a lot more, you know, classic players that maybe, you know, the NFLPA is not in charge of anymore. This is the official home for IP rights of retired NFL players. Okay, guys? So I want you guys, again, go through that website, type in some names, and post in the comments section some of the glitchiest players that you can think of. I'm going to be looking for a ton of Chargers on this. I'm super excited to see what we can find. And on top of that, guys, I do want to do some custom card art of a bunch of players that are eligible to be in Madden for the first time. We're going to be doing that video probably sometime next week. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Type the hype in the chat, guys. I'm so excited to have access to all these players. We've got Lawrence Taylor. We've got Reggie Wayne coming tomorrow. As far as legends go, it's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good couple of years. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been The Director. We'll see you next time. If you liked this, if you enjoyed this content, hit us up with a like and sub on your way out. We'll see you next time. And as always, bolt up and stay frosty.